Hi everybody. Can I just tell you something? I am here in my bathroom, holed up, trying to do a video. I have been trying to record a video all day long, and something has been in my way all day long, preventing me from doing a video. I started this morning. Bless my husband's heart. I get up and make my tea in the kitchen, and I think, okay, I'm going to sit here at my kitchen table and do a video because I like to sit at my table. And he'll make his coffee, and he just piddles around, and I think it takes him almost to lunchtime to drink his coffee. Well, I've got things to do, so I can't just sit around, waiting and waiting and waiting. So I couldn't get my video done. And so I went on and done some more work. And then I thought, well, I take a break and I go out onto the porch. And then I went out there and was going to do my video. And if we didn't lose the power, our power just went off. And when our power goes off, we lose internet, we lose our phone, we lose everything. And so that just got me all rattled. And I could still, record a video and then, upload it later. And I thought about that. Well, so while I was sitting out there, the door opens and out comes my husband. So he comes to sit on the porch a while and sits and sits. So I can record a video if I wanted to. Bless his heart. Now I love my husband and everything. Don't get me wrong. It's just that, there's just the two of us at home, and you would think I would be able to record a video, but the way our home is designed, there's just no place for me to record a video. So guess where I am? I am in my bathroom, like I said. And anytime I record a video and you see this background, this is my shower curtain. And so if I record a video and you see this background, just say, well, Debbie Sue is holed up in her bathroom again because that's the only place she's got to record a video. Yeah. But like I said, I love my husband and everything, but sometimes when you've retired and just the two of you, you do not have privacy or anything, and that's just the way it is. But in our home, I have what I call my sitting room. It's a room where I have my bookshelves and my desk and everything, but it's an open doorway, and he can just come in, and he does, and go straight through into another room or another part of the house. And so if you're recording a video or whatever, he pays that no mind. He thinks that, he's just not going to be on it. Or, like I said, if I'm in the kitchen, he's in and out. So that's the joys of trying to record a video, and you've got a spouse that he doesn't know anything about YouTube or videos, or he doesn't know anything about what I'm doing. So yeah, so that has been my day today. It's just basically just trying to get a few minutes to myself, just to get on here and say hello to you all, and how are you doing, and just to tell you a little bit about my day, which has been very hectic. So by the time we got our power back on and our internet and all this kind of stuff, it was like after 5 o'clock, and I usually have my supper going. I usually try to, get it going around 3 or so. We try to eat our supper around anywhere from 4 to 5. We're early eaters. And so by the time it come on, I didn't know what I was going to make for supper. But I just said, well, I'm going to have leftovers. I had, a frozen pizza yesterday. It was my birthday, and I decided I wasn't cooking anything for my birthday. And I didn't want to go out or anything either. So I decided I was just going to warm me up a couple slices of leftover pizza. And I had made him some chicken yesterday. And so he was going to have leftover chicken whether he liked it or not. So that's what I did today for supper. I just warmed over a couple slices of pizza for me and warmed him that chicken, but he ended up eating some pizza too. So that worked. So what a day it's been. I hope you've had a good day. But, you know, I realize that the older I get, the less enthused I am about cooking too. You know, I used to love to cook. I used to bake all the time and cook, which I still love to bake, but I don't do that as much as I, used to. Mainly around the holidays and winter, fall. I like to bake, but like I said, as I'm getting older, I'm getting less enthused about cooking every day. It's just like every day you have to think of something to make, and it's just getting boring. The same old things, and food is just getting outrageous, and you can't really afford to buy a whole lot of different things. So it's just getting monotonous. I remember telling somebody one time, like as for me, I could just snack and be okay. Just give me a cheese sandwich, some crackers with some cheese, or cereal. I could just eat cereal. But I'm married to a man who is what you call a meat and potatoes man. He thinks he has to have meat for every meal. So, it's just hard to, plan every day what you're going to make. But when I do cook, I try to make enough for leftovers. Whether I have it the next night or not, I can have it like the day after or 2 or 3 days later. So, do you all like leftovers? What kind of meals do you make? I'm open for suggestions and ideas. Yeah, but I remember, like I said, telling my sister, or I think it was my sister one time, but I've told a couple of people this anyway, talking about my husband. I said, that man thinks he has to eat every single day. But, I was kind of kidding about it, but I did make that statement, thinking, he has to eat every day, and I don't understand that. But, yeah, I'm kidding about that, though. But like I said, for me, I'm just a snacker. I could just, snack and I'll be okay. But yeah, I just thought I would get on this evening. It's probably getting close to 7 o'clock, and I usually don't make videos that late because by the time evening comes, I'm just tired and wore out, and I'm ready to just put my pajamas on and crash. And I do have a pajama top on now, so you'll just have to excuse this. But I am ready to crash for the night. I haven't started my B12 injections yet. I give them to myself, and I used to give them to myself all the time, so it's no big deal. So it's not that I'm scared to give them to myself or anything. I just haven't started them yet. So I guess if I would start the injections, I might feel a little better, and feel a little bit better, and may not be so tired and run down. And my vitamin D, like I said, was really, 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 really low. So maybe if I would just start the prescription strength on those as well. I have them here. I don't know why I haven't started them yet. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But I just wanted to check in with you all, and hope you've had a nice day today and a blessed day. So hopefully might be able to have some time tomorrow and do another video. So ta-ta for today.